Something beyond what we can see. That world, the Midnight Channel. It's watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster.
It got back up! Defeat it fast!